Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to talk about how can you qualify for 1.99% financing. Still to this day, I feel like I get a lot of questions with Tesla financing. People are confused a little bit. So I wanted to kind of dispel some of the rumors, I guess, or dispel some of the what's out there to make sure you have a good understanding on how to get the best rate on a Tesla vehicle, especially this 1.99% rate. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And as an added benefit, I do respond to all DMs in the Patreon app, and you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. And on top of that, today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month. So definitely check it out. Mint Mobile partner link down below in the description. So right now, and for at least another month and a half or so, Tesla is offering 1.99% on a Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. On the only vehicle that does not qualify, of course, is going to be the Model 3 rear-wheel drive. 1.99 is available if you take delivery by September 30th. So the first question I get is, do you have to place an order or do you have to take delivery? You have to place a order and take delivery by September 30th. You can't just order a vehicle on September 29th and hope that it locks in for until the next month after that. But I'm not sure I would be that scared if it does lapse and you go past September 30th, because as we've been talking about with inventory increasing every single day, I do feel like Tesla is just going to ramp up more offers and ramp up more incentives. And so really, let's talk about like the three areas on how you can qualify for this 1.99% financing. The first one, of course, if you are to where your credit score is going to play a big factor into this. So if you take a look at the promotional rate or all the different things here, you can see that the credit score to be considered excellent for Tesla is 720 plus. And so 730, 740, anything above that, all the way up to like whatever it is, 800, 900, that is where you want to target. And before you get all excited and checking like Credit Karma, and your Credit Karma shows you like you're a 725, you do have to make sure Credit Karma is usually not pretty, it's accurate, but it gives you a good general range. Usually when credit scores or when these finance companies do a hard inquiry check on your credit score is going to be lower than whatever Credit Karma says. I've done this plenty of times. I probably bought in over 20 vehicles and financed a ton of them, and time after time again, your real credit score, your rear credit inquiry is going to be about 20 to maybe even 40 points lower than Credit Karma. And so certainly there's still people out there that don't understand that 1.99 is the lowest that you will get if you do have any sort of credit challenges or a lower score. Then your rate will start to increase from 1.99. I've seen people recently get like a 2.99, 3.99 on this 1.99% offer, which is still really good. You got to remember, like Tesla APR rates before this promotional offer was 5.99%, and still right now on a Model S or even Model X, it's 5.99%. I would say anything under like a 4% is still pretty good, especially if you've got a more challenged credit score out there. And there's more to just like having a good credit score. Like Credit Karma might show you a great credit score of like 750, but there's a little bit more. You have to deeper dive into this, because credit score, when they pull your credit, they actually also look at your auto loan history as well. And so if if you've got good auto loan history, if you've done auto loans or leasing or anything like that, and you've got like a 750, then that is good and you'll be great and you should be fine. But if you're a first time buyer, you've never financed a vehicle, never leased a vehicle or anything like that, then that is a different story with that, and you'll most likely get a higher interest rate on financing your Tesla vehicle. But to kind of get around that, all you have to do is, well, not all you have to do, the certain number 2 on how to get qualified for a 1.99% financing rate is your down payment. If you're a first time buyer, Tesla is going to want a big down payment, usually about 20%. I was going to say something like 10 to 20%, but typically about 10 to 20%, maybe even 30% is where you want to be able to get this 1.99% offer. And so interesting, actually, I just noticed it says August 31st for the financing offer, but it's actually going until September 31st, unless they've changed something now. You have to take delivery by September 30th. So you have to order by August 31st, and then you have a month after that to take delivery by September 30th. And if you're kind of confused in this whole stage right now, Tesla actually has a pre-qualification button right here where you can actually go click through this. It actually does a soft inquiry on your check, software inquiry check on your credit, and then it will tell you kind of how much you could potentially be able to get for the loan and what type of rate you'll be able to get. And so definitely check this out if you're kind of in the beginning stages of all this and you want to figure out if you'll be qualified for or not. But unfortunately, the real hard way to actually qualify for any of this, to figure out if you're qualified, is you will have to place a $250 deposit, because that gives you the reservation and gives you the right to actually do an application with Tesla financing. But of course, after you do that, I would only recommend doing that if you've found like an inventory vehicle that's actually out there and you've placed a deposit and it says you're going to be taking delivery in the next few weeks. Because the reason why is that credit applications only last 30 days. And so if it lapses and your delivery date is going to be 2 months from now, they will make you apply again. And that is going to be another hard inquiry term. And so making sure to clean up your credit, making sure your debts are paid with your credit cards, no late payments, and also your debt to income ratio. You want to make sure that's clean as well. So that really talks about how much credit you have and how much balance is on that credit card. So for instance, if you've got like a $10,000 credit card limit and you've maxed it out all the way $9,000 credit that you owe or debt that you owe on that $10,000 credit card limit, that's not a good look. And Tesla does not like that at all. Really, any banks is not going to like that, and it's going to hurt your credit score. So there's strategies out there where you could extend more credit onto your credit card, like ask for a limit increase, and then of course try and just pay down whatever balance that you have, and that will lower your credit, or that will increase your credit score by lowering your debt to income ratio, or just your debt ratio. The third one is your term of the loan. So yes, if you want like the 1.99, or if you just want approval, Tesla and all financial banks look at how much income you make and how much debt you're going to be taking on. So if you do extend this out to 84, that will lower the monthly payment, which will then lower that, or give you a better debt to income ratio, which could get you a better chance of being approved. And so certainly that could be one way. If you want to get into a Tesla, you could raise the term all the way up to 84 months, but definitely not necessarily recommended on that, because 84 months at 3.99% interest is a lot of interest out there. And so if you're going to be doing something like this, definitely make sure you're paying it off as quickly as possible, because the longer you hold your term or your loan, the more interest you're going to be paying on your Tesla vehicle. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Hopefully this was a quick video that talks about how you can get approved for Tesla financing and how you can get that fantastic 1.99% rate. In case you missed it, the free supercharging offer, the 3 months of free supercharging offer, does end by tomorrow. There's been conversations, been talks that it doesn't stack with the 1.99, but there's also been people that have said that it does stack with the 1.99% offer. So, take it for whatever it's worth. If you want this offer and you want that 1.99% offer, either way, the free supercharging, the 3 months, does end by tomorrow, and you have to take delivery by tomorrow. So just in case you were not aware of that. But if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet comes into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They also have other features as well, where you can finance a warranty, EV charger and installation for charging your Tesla vehicle, and also gap insurance, which is a 100% recommended option to get with buying a Tesla, because you never know what the future might hold. So if you're interested in seeing what Tenet has to offer, definitely hit the link down below in the description and hit the apply button on the top right so you can do a soft inquiry check for your Tesla financing offer. So thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video, and let's get on to the next topic. But thank you all for dropping by. AB, ALX, Tim Mateo, Slim, thanks for coming in. Blueberry, LeBron, Game Changer, and D Miller, thank you all for dropping by. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Tesla54, thank you for the super chat. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button and everything. ALX, have 100% down, cash down to qualify. I mean, yeah, if you have 100% down cash down, then you're effectively paying 0% interest. AB, I got the 1.99. Nice. Congrats for sure. Free color upgrade, please. Slim, yeah, that'd be a crazy good deal, especially on all vehicles. And maybe they do that at the end of the year. Tim and Teo, I'm waiting for the fourth quarter, like you suggested, to get Model 3 Performance. Yeah, 100%. I think that's when the deal is going to get best, especially because taking a look at this, taking a look at inventory, Model Y inventory is spiking up again, and it's only going to get worse and worse. Slim, 10,000 miles free supercharging. That'll be nice, and I definitely think that's coming for sure. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. LeBron, is this the same for Cybertruck? Unfortunately, Cybertruck has 5.99, just like how the Model S and Model X have it. D, do you finance your Teslas or save up and pay cash? Well, the first 3 or 4 Teslas, the rates were great for each and every one, so I financed all of them. Well, actually, even today, I still finance all my Teslas. Tesla54, thanks for coming in. And thank you for the super chat again. Richard, I actually emailed Tesla about the 1.99. They emailed me this, LOL. The banks are looking for high 600, low 700 credit score to qualify for the 1.99. Not sure if it's true though. It's about right. And if you've got auto loan history, then yes, even more so. But they still, I mean, those 3 tips, as we talked about before, that still might come into play. But if you're looking to see kind of what the offer is before getting into any of the nitty gritty with the deposits and anything like that, just definitely check out this pre-qualified link that you can hit right on the Tesla website to do a soft inquiry so that they can see what type of offer you can actually get. Tesla54, just saw Model 3 Performance inventory here in Florida. Interesting. Still going to wait until after election to lease my Model 3 Performance. Now I'm curious, is there any Model 3 Performances in our area? I mean, there was, but sorry, was there any with a discount? Because that's what I'm more interested to see if there's any coming out for this. Farrakhan, if Tesla had to retire one of its models, what would you think it would pick? That's a tough one. I mean, it's probably a toss up between Model S and Model X, maybe even Model X, because I feel like because we've had so many issues with ours and I see all the forum posts and maybe we're just all in the echo chamber because of that, I feel like Model X causes them a lot of different issues. And so maybe that's the one they would kill. In this next topic, Model S prices are crashing. I guess because there's not a lot of demand on both the new and used side. Now you can get some pretty crazy deals out there, and I would almost recommend getting this Model S over, dare I say, a Model 3 Performance. Let's talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So Model 3 Performance, yes, we like the vehicle. I drove one. It's great. It's fast. It's fantastic. The seats are phenomenal, and the suspension is not bad. I mean, I gotta say the new Model 3 long range or even Performance, good suspension. I give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10 out of comfortability, especially Model 3 Performance. I mean, it's not necessarily made for comfortability, but still very interesting. And after the tax credit, if you get a long range all-wheel drive, or let's just talk about the performance. If you get the Model 3 Performance and after the tax credit, you're probably in the high $48,000. Well, believe it to be, there is some Model S prices. Shout out to my friend Jordan for sending me the Model S's that are out there. I had no idea. Model S refresh prices, the new model with the horizontal screen with the nice interior. We had this one actually before we sold it, is dropping down to below $50,000. And the cheapest one in the country right now is $45,800, which, I mean, this Model S versus a Model 3 Performance, I mean, I like the Model 3 Performance and everything, but I also do like comfortability, which is air suspension, which this has. It arguably has a meaner, lower, more aggressive stance. It's wider, I believe, at least it looks wider, and there's more space in every part of this vehicle, and it's just a nicer ride, way more comfortable. I mean, really, I just love the air suspension on this vehicle, and crazy to see that there's 3 options here that are all in that same price range as a brand new Model 3 Performance. And so yes, these vehicles do have like 40, 50, or 44,000 miles. So I would be a little bit hesitant, and I would probably want to get some sort of warranty with some of these vehicles because you're already past that original 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty. But still, the battery warranty and the powertrain warranty, you're still pretty good for a while on these. So I gotta say, if I had a Model 3 Performance in front of me and I had a Model S and I had to drive this vehicle for the next 4 years, I think I would go Model S long range instead, because you got to remember these vehicles have battery ranges all the way up to about 400 miles of range with the right setup. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you go with a Model S new refresh, Model S long range, or would you go with the new hotness Model 3 Performance? I think I would be leaning to this one because of how much value you are getting. And of course, you would want to inspect these vehicles because they're used vehicles. Make sure you go with a fine-tooth comb and everything. But certainly very interesting to see that is out there. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Phil, when does EV credit change or expire? There's no expiration in sight. It is going to get a little bit harder for the manufacturers to get the full credit every single year, but there has been no discussion that it's going to get harder in this next year or not. Tesla 54, I hope they do full self-driving with free color like they are now. Yeah, I think they're just going to drop the Model 3 Performance by $2,000. How slick is the Quicksilver color J Raider? It is actually really nice in person. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Timoteo, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the support. Eddie's, hey Dennis, glad to make it to the stream. No, thanks for dropping by for sure. Undercover, I did a test drive on Tuesday. Tesla said if you order a Model 3 towards the end of August, you will likely take delivery by September 30th, and you will not get the 1.99. I specifically asked them to clarify. Wait, hold on a second. You likely won't take delivery by, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because Model 3s might get delayed. I could see that depending on where you're at. If you're in California, I do believe you'll be able to get it by, or even states near the factories, you should be able to get it by the end of the quarter. Omar, do you think we'll get 0% in quarter 4? I mean, never say never. I mean, I more than likely think 0.99 will be in quarter four, but 0%, that'd be crazy for sure. Farrakhan, what's been your biggest issue with the Model X? Is it with the sensors? Yeah, a lot of crickety noises, a lot of clicking noises. My Falcon Wing door had a lot of issues. It was in service for at least a month because it just wouldn't open. The sensors always thought something was in the way of it. And so, yeah, they finally fixed it though. So props to Tesla for being able to fix it in the end. Justin, is the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive or long range will offer more discounts on its vehicle in quarter four? I think long range will get more discounts than rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive doesn't qualify for the tax credit, so I don't think there's really going to be any discounts with that. And this next topic, if you're interested in wrapping your vehicle, now we found a new visualizer that is probably the best visualizer I've seen yet. And this one is by Cybertruck Wraps by Pure PPF. And this one looks real in every single picture. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Check out this new wrap visualize, whatever it is. But the cool thing with this is that it's got Cybertrucks and it also has the Model 3 performance. And I don't know how they did this, but there's no way they did a wrap of every single truck that or every single color that they have and did it on. This has to be like some sort of Photoshop magic, AI magic or something, but this looks absolutely cool and actually gives you a realistic viewpoint of what your Tesla vehicle, whether it's a Cybertruck or Model 3, will actually look like with some of these cool glossy colors. Of course, these are the Pure PPF colors that are probably one of the latest and greatest that are coming onto the scene. But really cool to see all the different configurations that are out there that you can see all the different colors. But let us know which one is your favorite color. And if you're looking for a wrap shop in the Southern California area, definitely hit up Bespoke Design Lab, hit up the owner Jay and ask for the Dennis deal so that he can hook you up with a wrap deal on a Cybertruck or any Tesla vehicle that you have. But definitely shout him out for doing all of our Tesla vehicle wraps, and definitely hit up if you're asking or looking for the Dennis deal. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. All right, what else we got? What to expect when purchasing a used Tesla from a non-Tesla dealer? Ooh, that's a big whole topic in discussion. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow, actually. LeBron, I recently got my reservation for the Cybertruck and I was wondering, should I go with Tesla financing or Navy Federal? Navy Federal, 100%. Blueberry, it kind of looks like a toy in that color. Yeah, it's interesting with all the different colors that they have. Undercover, can you talk on rumors on the new long-range Model 3 potentially getting new packages in 19-inch or bucket seats? Saw some pictures floating on Reddit for dual models with upgraded wheels and body kit. Oh, I actually haven't seen any of that. Maybe I'll do some research. Thanks for the heads up. Omar, isn't the Navy cheaper? Navy Federal is definitely cheaper and a lower rate. Mambo, why can't you talk today, bro? Yeah, I guess I'm in a rush because we got to go after this. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.